Are you finding that some of your go-to snacks just don't sit right anymore? Maybe you feel a little sluggish, or your digestion isn't quite as smooth as it used to be. It can be frustrating. Can it? We want to stay active, keep our minds sharp, and enjoy every day to the fullest. But sometimes the very foods we think are healthy might be secretly working against us as we get older. It's a painful reality that our bodies change, and what worked perfectly fine in our 40s or 50s might not be the best choice in our 60s and beyond. But there's a secret to unlocking more energy and better health. And often, it starts with making small, smart adjustments to our diet. Things we might not even think about, like the types of nuts we choose to snack on. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on some surprising truths about nuts. We'll look at 4 types of nut products that might be less beneficial or even problematic as we get older. And then we'll reveal 4 incredible nuts that can truly help keep you healthy and vibrant. Getting this right can make a real difference in how you feel every single day. Make sure you watch all the way to the end, because I've got something to share that might truly surprise you. Let's dive right into the first category. Those nut options that might not be serving you as well as you think. Particularly as we navigate life after 60. It's easy to reach for a handful of nuts, thinking protein or healthy fats. And that's often true, but the way those nuts are prepared or what's added to them can completely change the story. The first type of nut product I want to talk about are those heavily salted, commercially roasted nuts. You see them everywhere, in big tubs at the grocery store, in vending machines, even offered as snacks when you're out. A little salt is fine. Of course, our bodies need some electrolytes, but the amount of sodium in many of these pre-packaged, heavily salted nuts is truly sky-high. Think about it. A small handful can easily contain hundreds of milligrams of sodium. If you're like many people over 60, you might be mindful of your blood pressure. Or maybe you retain water easily. Excess sodium is a major contributor to both of these issues. It can cause your body to hold on to extra fluid, leading to swelling in your ankles and feet, and it makes your heart work harder to pump blood through your arteries, which can contribute to higher blood pressure over time. And it's not just about one snack. It's the cumulative effect throughout the day. If you're having salted nuts, plus processed foods, plus maybe a ready-made meal, the sodium adds up very quickly. Plus, the high heat roasting process some companies use can sometimes damage the delicate healthy fats in the nuts. While nuts naturally contain wonderful monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, excessive high heat can make them more prone to oxidation, which isn't ideal. So, while a plain, unsalted nut is a fantastic whole food, dumping a ton of salt on it and roasting it at high temperatures changes its nutritional profile significantly. And not for the better when you're trying to manage blood pressure and fluid balance. It's surprising how something seemingly healthy like a nut can become a less than ideal snack just by processing it. Moving on to the second type of nut product that might be best to avoid or severely limit after 60 sweetened or candied nuts. This includes things like honey roasted nuts, glazed pecans, sugared almonds, or those festive candied nuts you find around the holidays. Now, I know, they are delicious. That sweet and salty crunch is incredibly Moorish. But let's be honest, at that point, they've become more like candy than a health food. The primary issue here is the added sugar. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at processing large amounts of sugar. Eating too much added sugar can contribute to inflammation in the body, something many of us are already dealing with in the form of aches, stiffness, or various age-related conditions. High sugar intake is also linked to weight gain, which puts extra strain on joints and the cardiovascular system. It can negatively impact blood sugar control, which is a concern for those managing or at risk of type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, sugar provides empty calories, lots of energy with none of the vitamins, minerals, or fiber that make nuts healthy in the first place. You're essentially diluting the goodness of the nut with something that actively works against your health goals. Think about a handful of plain almonds versus a handful of candied almonds. The plain almonds give you healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamin E, magnesium. The candied almonds give you all that, but also a significant dose of sugar that can spike your blood sugar and contribute to inflammation. It completely changes the equation. While a little treat now and then is fine, making these sweetened nuts a regular snack is simply not the best strategy for maintaining health and vitality as we age. You're missing out on the full potential of the nut itself and adding unnecessary challenges for your body to deal with. The third type of nut product to be wary of are nuts that come as part of processed snack mixes, particularly those that include other less healthy components. We're talking about those large bags of trail mix that might contain nuts, but also things like candy pieces, chocolate, sugary dried fruit, pretzels, and crunchy fried bits. While the nuts themselves in these mixes might be okay, though often they are also heavily salted and roasted in less than ideal oils. The company they keep is the problem. These mixes are often calorie bombs, high in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats, and low in the beneficial nutrients you'd get from a handful of plain nuts. They are designed to be hyper-palatable, meaning they hit all the right notes of sweet, salty, and crunchy to make you want to keep eating them, often leading to overconsumption without providing much in the way of sustained nutrition or satiety. For someone over 60 who may have a slightly slower metabolism or be focusing on nutrient-dense foods to support specific health needs, snacking on these mixes is counterproductive. You might get a few nuts, but you're also getting a significant amount of stuff that contributes to inflammation, weight gain, and poor blood sugar control, and doesn't offer the targeted support your body needs. It's about the overall package, a mix with healthy nuts and plain seeds, and maybe some unsweetened dried fruit in moderation is one thing, but the common commercial snack mixes loaded with sugary and salty extras. Those are definitely in the avoid category if you're serious about optimizing your health after 60. They represent the worst of both worlds, taking a potentially healthy ingredient and combining it with unhealthy elements. And finally, the fourth type of nut to potentially avoid or be cautious with are nuts roasted in hydrogenated or unhealthy oils. This one requires a bit more label reading. Many commercially roasted nuts, even those labeled lightly salted or unsalted, are roasted using oils. The type of oil matters. Some manufacturers use hydrogenated oils like hydrogenated soybean or cottonseed oil, or partially hydrogenated oils, which contain trans fats. We know that trans fats are terrible for heart health, increasing bad cholesterol and decreasing good cholesterol. Even roasting in highly refined vegetable oils like soybean, corn, or sunflower oil, especially at high temperatures, can create unhealthy byproducts. These oils are often high in omega-6 fatty acids, while we need omega-6s. The typical Western diet is already heavily skewed towards omega-6 and low in omega-3 fatty acids. An imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 can promote inflammation in the body. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a major driver of many age-related diseases, including heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. Choosing nuts that are dry roasted, meaning roasted without added oil or raw, is generally a better option. If they are roasted in oil, look for nuts roasted in healthier fats like avocado oil, olive oil, or even coconut oil. Though dry, roasted, or raw are often preferred to minimize the introduction of less beneficial fats and potential oxidation issues, it highlights the importance of looking beyond just the nut itself and considering how it was prepared and what was added to it. So, while a handful of nuts can be a fantastic snack, being mindful of added salt, sugar, unhealthy oils, and what they're mixed with is key, especially as we focus on supporting our health after 60. Now that we've explored some options that might not be the best choices for us as we age, let's shift gears entirely and talk about the powerhouses, the nuts that can truly help keep you healthy and vibrant. So, now that we understand which nut products might be less ideal, let's talk about the good news. The 4 types of nuts that are nutritional powerhouses and can be incredibly beneficial for us as we get older. These are the nuts you want to include in your diet regularly, ideally in their raw or dry roasted, unsalted forms. The first on my list, and often considered a superstar for a reason, are walnuts. Walnuts are unique among nuts because they are an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid ALA. We hear a lot about omega-3s from fish, but for those who don't eat much fish or want plant-based sources, walnuts are fantastic. Why are omega-3s so important, especially after 60? Well, they are crucial for brain health. Studies have linked regular walnut consumption to better cognitive function, improved memory, and even a reduced risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Omega-3s are powerful anti-inflammatory agents, and reducing chronic inflammation is key to managing so many age-related conditions. From arthritis to heart disease, walnuts also contain antioxidants and other beneficial compounds that support heart health by helping to lower bad cholesterol and improve blood vessel function. Just a small handful, about a quarter of a cup, provides a significant dose of these valuable nutrients. You can add them to your morning oatmeal or yogurt, toss them into salads, use them in baking, or simply enjoy them as a snack on their own. They're slightly bitter. Earthy flavor is a wonderful addition to many dishes, and knowing you're nourishing your brain and heart with every bite makes them even more satisfying. Next up, let's talk about almonds. These are incredibly popular, and for good reason. Almonds are packed with nutrients that are particularly valuable as we age. They are a fantastic source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage. Vitamin E is important for skin health, immune function, and also plays a role in protecting against cognitive decline. Almonds are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that is vital for hundreds of bodily functions, including muscle and nerve function, blood sugar control, and blood pressure regulation. Many older adults don't get enough magnesium, and including almonds in your diet is a delicious way to boost your intake. They also provide a good amount of fiber, which is essential for healthy digestion and can help keep you feeling full and satisfied, making them a great snack for weight management. Fiber is something many of us could use more of as we get older, helping to prevent constipation and support a healthy gut microbiome. Almonds also contribute to heart health by helping to lower LDL bad cholesterol. The combination of healthy fats, fiber, and plant sterols in almonds makes them a potent ally for your cardiovascular system. Whether you prefer them whole, slivered, or as almond butter, incorporating almonds into your routine is a smart move. Sprinkle them on your cereal, blend them into a smoothie, or just keep a small container for snacking. Our third healthy powerhouse nut is the pecan, often associated with desserts. Pecans are actually incredibly healthy when eaten plain. They are loaded with antioxidants, even more than many other nuts. These antioxidants, including flavonoids and phenolic acids, help fight oxidative stress and inflammation in the body, which, as we've discussed, is a key factor in healthy aging. Pecans are also a good source of healthy monounsaturated fats, the same type found in olive oil, which are known for their heart protective benefits. Studies have shown that including pecans in your diet can help improve cholesterol levels. They also provide essential minerals like zinc, which is important for immune function and wound healing, and manganese, which plays a role in bone health and metabolism. For many of us over 60, maintaining bone density is a concern, and getting enough essential minerals through diet is part of the picture. Pecans have a rich, buttery flavor that makes them a satisfying snack. Try adding them to salads, incorporating them into healthy baked goods using less sugar, of course, or simply enjoying a small handful. They offer a decadent feel while delivering serious health benefits. And the fourth incredibly beneficial nut for those over 60 is the pistachio. Pistachios are not only delicious and fun to eat with their shells, but they offer a unique nutritional profile. They are one of the lower-calorie nuts, making them a great option if you're watching your calorie intake. They are particularly rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that are incredibly important for eye health. As we age, conditions like macular degeneration become more common, and consuming foods rich in these carotenoids can help protect your vision. Pistachios also provide a good amount of fiber and protein, contributing to satiety and supporting healthy digestion. They contain potassium, which is important for maintaining healthy blood pressure, and vitamin B6, which plays a role in brain development and function. The act of shelling pistachios can even be mindful and slow down your eating, which can be helpful for portion control. Like the other healthy nuts, pistachios contribute to heart health and can help manage blood sugar levels. Add them to trail mix your own, homemade, healthy version. Use them to top fish or chicken, or enjoy them as a vibrant green snack. So, to recap, while certain processed nut products are best limited, incorporating raw or dry roasted, unsalted walnuts, almonds, pecans, and pistachios into your diet can provide a powerful boost to your brain, heart, bones, eyes, and overall vitality as you navigate life after 60. It's clear that the choices we make, even with simple snacks like nuts, can have a real impact on how we feel day to day and how well our bodies function as we age. We looked at how heavily salted nuts can affect blood pressure and fluid retention, how sweetened and candied nuts add unnecessary sugar and inflammation, how processed snack mixes dilute the health benefits and add unhealthy extras, and how nuts roasted in poor quality oils can contribute to inflammation. These are common pitfalls, and simply being aware of them is the first step. By making conscious choices to limit these less beneficial options, you're already doing your body a huge favor. But the real excitement comes when you focus on the nuts that actively support your health goals. Incorporating walnuts for brain and heart health, almonds for vitamin E and magnesium, pecans for their powerful antioxidants and healthy fats, and pistachios for eye health and minerals. These are simple, delicious ways to nourish your body from the inside out. Remember, it's not about being perfect all the time, but about making informed choices most of the time. Small changes, like swapping a handful of salted, roasted nuts for a handful of raw almonds or dry roasted pistachios, can add up to significant benefits over time. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start by identifying which of the less ideal nut products you might be consuming and find healthier alternatives. Maybe you switch from a commercial trail mix to making your own mix of raw nuts, seeds, and a few pieces of dark chocolate. Maybe you keep a small bag of raw walnuts in your purse for a quick, healthy snack instead of reaching for something from a vending machine. These small steps are manageable and sustainable, and the positive impact, more sustained energy, better digestion, support for your brain and heart, and just generally feeling more vibrant and capable of enjoying the activities you love. Your body is incredibly resilient, and it responds positively when you feed it with nutrient-dense, whole foods. Choosing the right nuts is a simple yet powerful way to invest in your health and well-being. You are capable of making these changes, and your future self will thank you for it. I'd love to hear about your favorite healthy nut and how you like to incorporate it into your diet. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your ideas might inspire someone else if you found this information helpful and empowering. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos packed with practical tips and insights for living your best life at any age. Thank you for watching. And remember, nourishing yourself with healthy choices is a beautiful act of self-care. Keep making those smart swaps and enjoy the wonderful benefits they bring. Live your best life at every age.